Okay, so now that we have our location page complete, we're now going to move on to the menu page. So if we go into the Costa menu website, we can see here that they have this a similar banner to the one that we created on the home page. So what I'm going to do is create the new folder structure for the menu page, as we are going to have pages that lead off from the menu page. So we're going to add another route, which would be slash the ID of the drink. So instead of having a pop-up modal open, what we're going to have is an extra path. So this drink, for example, would be slash one or slash two for another drink, and so on. So first off, if I go into my pages directory, I'm now going to create a new folder and name that menu, like so. And the menu page that was previously created, what I'm going to do is move that into my menu folder, like so. In this file now, I'm going to rename this to index.js, so that when we go to /menu, the index page will now show. I'm now going to import the header, go into my components from here and save. So now we have the menu page. I also want to make a little change onto my header. So in my header, I'm going to give this a top of 0, so it sticks to the top of the page always. And in my header also, I'm going to pass the linear prop, which is what we did previously on the home page, so that the header component would be transparent, and then that way we could render the banner behind. So now if I save, you can now see my menu page is just behind. So what I need to do with this is replace this with a banner container. So this one will be called menu banner container. And in here, we will have the next image tag, which has the source named menu hero banner. We're going to have the same width and height as the home page. So the width will be 2000 and the height will equal 1000. And we are also going to have an object fit, which is equal to cover. And now if we close off the image tag component, we also need to create a styles file within the menu folder in my pages. So styles.js, like so. If I import styled from styled components, now in order to copy the same styling as the homepage banner, what I am now going to do is I'm going to import the styling for the homepage banner. So import, and if I go into my homepage styles, so index and then styles, I have the main banner container here. So if I just copy this, go back into my menu, and now what I'm doing is importing the main banner container from, if I go into the index folder and in the styles. So now I have access to the main banner container styles from the index styles. So if I go into my menu index, and now I have named this menu banner container. So export const menu banner container, which is equal to styled, and then in brackets, what I'm going to do is insert main banner container, like so. And if I want to further enhance the styles, I could add them in here. But what I want to do is essentially make a copy of this on to this folder path, so in the menu folder path. So now my styling for the main menu banner container would be the same as the home page. So if I now go into my index, I have now copied the styling from the home page, imported the image. I now need to import that from next and at the top. If I now import the menu banner container from the menu styles, like so, and if I now save, and if I import the menu hero banner from my public folder, and this menu hero banner is going to be named all menu hero image. So in my public folder, slash images slash at the top all menu hero image, like so. Now if I save, I now have the linear background on the header, and I also have the banner placed right behind it at the top. What I also need to do now is add the content text. So if I again go into my styles, and I'm going to name this export const menu hero content, and it is going to be equal to styled. And if I go back into my index styles, I'm going to copy the hero content style. So if I also copy that across, so it's going to be the exact same. Menu hero content is going to be equal to styles dot hero content. And if I go on to the content, it has a H1 and a H3. So what I'm going to do is copy this across. So the H1 is named menu. I also need to import the menu hero content from my styles. It is going to have a H1 of menu, and in this case I'm going to put a p tag, and I'm just going to copy this from the website, paste that in there, and then if I just remove these for now, we could get the HTML alternative for this, but I'm just going to leave them as they are. And if I import the menu hero content from my styles also, I should now save all. And if I go back into my menu, I now have the H1 and the P tag here. What I want to do in my hero content, I want to make the H1 a little larger. So if I give the H1 in the hero content a font size of 3 rem. So what I need to do is remove the padding. So I'm going to inspect the element. If I click on this element inspector and just go on the menu, I can now see there is a little bit of margin at the bottom and the top. So I'm just going to change the margin on the H1 slightly. So margin of the bottom, I will only change. So I'm going to change this to 10 pixels like so. And if I save, it pushes the p tag text up a little bit. So now that we have the menu banner complete, we are now going to move on to setting up the API for the drinks. So we are going to collect all the drinks data, create our own API, and that's going to be done in the next video.